Clern.
God, dude. That movie, fucking ridiculous.
I know. So, welcome to Grave Mistakes.
In cinema.
We've got a special one. The original clown horror movie.
In honor of it coming out last week.
It is Clern!
Clern.
AKA Clown. Turn your phone off.
God
You're
damn it,
disrespecting the
I'm
Clern.
sorry.
You're disrespecting Clern.
My bad. How shitty of me. Ooh, that weird looking dog is making a lot of noise.
No, that's the bird. The weird looking dog was in the bird's shit cage a little while ago, though. So
it just eats all the turds down there, doesn't it?
I don't know. It never gets shit in its fur, which is so weird.
It's just splashing around down there.
Yeah, like how is it so clean?
I don't know. Maybe
it eats its own fur if it's covered in shit?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Rabbits are kind of dumb.
Rabbits are really dumb. Shout out.
Louie. In memory. When we were,
that was
me
sad.
and Johnny were living together, my girlfriend had a rabbit, and it lasted like 2 weeks.
I think it like 3.
I'm pretty sure it pulled like a primal rage. Its fucking heart just exploded and it collapsed.
Oh man, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyway.
So Clern.
I don't think that's how he died, though. I don't think his heart exploded.
What else would have happened to him?
I don't. Yeah, fine. Maybe someone beat him up with that combo. He didn't eat enough people. Clern.
I think what happened was Kiki probably scared him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He just had an anxiety attack.
And we had Wolfie at the time too, so yeah. Too many big animals scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude. Rabbits are so fragile. That rabbit doesn't give a fuck because it can't even see because all of its hair is covering its eyes. So it's living a carefree, blind life.
It's just like, it's okay. Everything's just shit and rainbows to me.
If I can't see it, I don't need to worry about it.
So, yeah, we were... I haven't even seen it yet. I mean, I've seen the miniseries.
God damn it. John,
I know.
Gotta see it.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking one of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, maybe I'll see it tomorrow.
You should.
I do really want to see it.
Yeah, you don't have work? Get your asses to the movies. Hit that early bird. So there's no fucking kids in there ruining it.
Oh, I know. Fuck. But
We went opening night, dude, and there's still kids that paid the fucking $11 to go opening night. Showed up just to talk. Like, some of them were grown-ass adults. Just
dude,
fucking deep-ass bass voice cutting through all the frequencies. Hey, baby, there's a clown on the screen. I'm scared. And he's talking low as fuck, but everyone can hear him because his fucking voice is so goddamn deep.
Dude, those sine waves carry forever, man.
I know.
That's what...
It was horrible.
I'm afraid to see it, though, without, anyone else in the theater, though, because if you're going to go see a horror movie, it's cool to see it, and get the full experience where people are like, oh my god, baby, I had a boner, but then that clown killed that little kid, and now I only have a half boner. I'm so committed to this hand ski, though.
It's definitely good to go to horror movies with a date.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like you automatically score points by,
not
giving them
screaming.
a sense of protection.
Yeah.
You know
You just
what I mean?
automatically don't worry, babe. I got you. If that Bill Skarsgård guy ever shows up, I'll beat the shit out of him, clown or not. I think he's related to Stellan Skarsgård. I've got no idea what Skarsgård, if that's common or not, but I'll beat the shit out of any Swedish people I see for you, babe.
Yeah, so the movie that we watched this time around, first of all, let me say that we missed a week. Last week we watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I forgot how fucking awful that movie is.
Yeah, it's got a wicked ass soundtrack.
Yeah, the Dickies are pretty dope.
Yeah,
despite the warped.
This is like a 2-parter. If you haven't caught on, we're gonna do both parts really quick. Because Killer Clowns, it's just not an interesting movie.
We can just pretty much blow through that real quick. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Fucking.
They turn people into cotton candy. It's rated PG, but they say fuck a couple of times.
Yeah. No yitties.
No yitties. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just aliens come down, build a tent in the woods, fucking kill a guy's dog, then kill him, and then make cotton candy out of everybody.
Yeah.
And then there's the one dickhead sheriff that's like, quit trying to play fucking tricks on me. I'm not that goddamn gullible.
Yeah, he's drinking vodka on the job, stupid.
He had a full handle of Jack in his drawer.
Which it cracked me up because it's If one person calls about killer clowns, okay, yeah, sure, fine, that's a joke. If 2 or 3 or 4 fucking people call about killer clowns, maybe get off your fucking ass.
Dude, he really thought they were trying to roast him. Like,
yeah, like just like 6 independent people are just trying to roast this guy for no fucking reason.
Yeah, he had too much pride to do his job.
Even the other sheriff was a fucking shithead. He was like, yeah, well, I guess you want someone who's, you know, a piece of shit, not a sheriff. To like his ex-girlfriend's current boyfriend.
Yeah, it just so happens the only other cop in the city was dating
the main chick who's not in the movie a whole lot.
Yeah.
She gets kind of like covered in cotton candy, then takes a shower for like 7 hours, and then...
Well, for some reason, the clowns decide that she's worthy of the ball.
Yeah, instead of just turning her into cotton candy.
They put her in some, like, sack.
Yeah,
balloon.
she's got... I guess it's just a balloon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, she's got that wicked shit, like, protagonist shield. Like, literally, she gets captured in that montage of, like, everyone getting murdered, and she's like, yeah, but her, she's got the yiddies.
Yeah. There was that cool scene where the fucking clown was sitting outside of the, like, burger joint, like, come here, little girl.
Oh, yeah, that was, like, the only, like, mildly scary part of the movie.
Yeah.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? I'm a fucking clown, come out here.
Yeah, so she's like, oh, that sounds sick. I'm gonna go. And she starts going out there. And then, like, right when she's coming outside, right at the clown, her mom shows up and she's like, oh, don't go that way. Just like takes her away. Ooh. She doesn't even acknowledge the clown.
Gotta be a good parent for once. But yeah.
Go back and finish your Big Mac.
Yeah, they're out.
Clown until you finish your diabetes.
Yeah, it was like a weird burger joint.
Yeah.
But then there were the 2 shitty ice cream brothers, and then the shitty ice cream brothers make out.
Those guys were creeps.
Yeah, they make out with 2 clowns and that you never see ever again.
Well, the first time you ever meet those fucking guys, they're like strolling through Makeout Mountain trying to get. Well, they already had 2 chicks in their ice cream.
Yeah,
truck.
2 like fat chicks that they're trying to bang on.
Yeah, and the girls were not down. They just loved ice cream.
Yeah, they're like, just so you know, you're not getting nutty. Yeah. But
you said we could have all the ice cream you want.
In case you haven't noticed, I like fudgesicles.
Yeah, so those guys, the only pussy they got in that movie was clown pussy,
which was weird,
and it was fucking.
I'm glad they didn't show what actually happened to those guys. That would have been fucking weird.
Well, the next time they showed up, their hair was all messed up, and they had like lipstick all over them.
Yeah, and their pants were undone.
Yeah.
They totally got down on those killer clowns. But yeah, that movie exists. That's really about it. It just existed.
Yeah, I mean it's a
classic.
It's practically fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
Dude gets his head punched off.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious. That was some Jason Voorhees shit. Yeah,
there's no real gore. The most brutal part of that movie is probably the puppet part where the clown's sitting in the sheriff's chair and he has his hand, like, up a hole in his back and he's like using him as a ventriloquist puppet and it's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
When he takes his hand out, it's even like
which is so stupid because the whole part's like, we don't want to do anything. We just want to kill all of you. And it's like, fuck, man. Why wasn't this whole movie like that?
There was like no real reason either. Except they were like eating them. They were like the cotton candy was dissolving.
Yeah.
Them and drinking them.
Oh yeah, they were drinking the cotton candy.
Yeah.
It was fucking stupid. I also like how the sheriff and that guy didn't save anyone else, and they just brushed off like, yeah, they're all probably dead.
Just gotta save my ex.
Yeah, just gotta save my current girlfriend and this guy's ex-girlfriend. Let's go. Yeah. So yeah, Killer Clowns. I mean, watch it.
Are we missing anything important with that film?
There really wasn't a whole lot. I mean,
Dickies did the theme song.
The soundtrack was pretty cool.
80s.
It was super 80s.
Or was it early 90s? I can't remember.
It was late 80s. It was like 89 or something.
Some shit.
Yeah. We should do like the later Friday the 13th during Halloween, by the way.
The later ones?
Yeah, like 4 and on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even think I really knew that they remade Friday the 13th.
Rob Zombie did.
Ago. That was Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
No, he did Halloween. 1 and 2.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure he did both, dude.
I don't think so. Because
it was actually
really liked the Halloweens. So
it was Spider from Power Man 5000. He tried to say it directing. God, how do I phrase that? Just Friday the 13th. hope that.
Yeah,
Aren't they rebooting that one too with Halloween? Oh, did you hear John Carpenter's gonna fucking score the remake of Halloween?
I didn't know they're remaking it again.
Danny McBride is writing it.
Oh my god.
Well,
Hollywood is such a clusterfuck right now.
They wrote a script, sent it to John Carpenter. He sent them back some notes. Apparently, he said, "Oh yeah, if you want me to soundtrack it, I'm still available to soundtrack it." So they got like his seal. Apparently, what they said is that they're going to just straight up like ignore past 3. Like it's just like Michael Myers has just fallen off. Nothing to do. Actually, it might even take place in the 80s. It might actually just be a direct sequel to 2. You're right. It's Marcus Nisplin did the Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not see that. But you remember that beautiful gem, Freddy vs. Jason? I feel like we should probably do
that one. Yeah.
But
goddamn.
So just consider that a little mini episode for Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Because we're moving along to another clown film.
Called Clown.
It's called Clown. From 2014.
Oh, you pulled up the specs?
I did.
Sick.
Directed.
2014?
Yes.
That's way later than I thought.
3 years ago, yeah.
Wow.
It was a Dimension film, which was surprising.
Yeah, and Eli Roth was a producer on it, which is surprising. And then the Weinstein Company was involved in it, which is surprising.
Yeah. It was directed by John Watts, writers Christopher Ford and John Watts. And it was starring as the magnificent clown was...
Kevin Kline.
Andy Powers.
That's...
I swear that's a porn star.
I swear that's like a fake name from fucking like a Christopher Pratt movie or something.
Yeah. That's our good old boy Kent.
Oh, Kent, you stupid fucking clown.
His wife Meg, portrayed by Laura Allen.
Okay. No names.
And then that one dude from Until Dawn.
Yeah, what's his name?
Peter Stormare.
Oh, that's Peter Stormare. He was like an old 80s actor, I think.
Yeah, he used to be really good. I still like him. I mean,
he was the best part of that movie.
Yeah, by far. And then the shitty little kid,
God.
Christian DiStefano, Jack. Terrible actor, don't hire him.
Yeah, terrible fucking kid. What about Colton?
If you work on movies, don't hire this kid. He sucks.
Yeah, oh god, he was the fucking worst. He probably blew through the whole movie's eyeliner budget by himself. Yeah. Little crow-looking motherfucker.
Well, the clown where the clown where the done
where the
amount of eyeliners.
That clown there had themselves some of them a good old time, you know.
Yeah, but yeah. So let's start this movie off. It fucking right when you start the movie, it goes into maximum overdrive.
Yeah, it's weird. Normally, and again, you know, if you haven't realized it this late in the game on this podcast, but you know, me and Charlie here are pretty big horror movie buffs, and like to the point where we pretty much know all the tropes.
We don't have facts, but we've seen a lot.
We've seen quite the fuck a lot of horror movies. That's usually what I play when I go to bed.
Yeah. Most of these movies that we do episodes on, we've already seen. We just got to do it again just so we can talk shit.
We love to talk shit. But yeah, this movie starts off like weird because normally you have like your build up to the horror. This movie just starts off with like, honey, we need a fucking clown. The clown got double booked.
Yeah, basically just, oh fuck, I'm a real estate agent. Oh god, it's my kid's birthday. Oh, the clown bailed.
Even he was like, who the fuck double books a clown? How's that possible?
Yeah.
The movie at least acknowledges that that was a shitty way of getting him into stealing a clown costume from a house he's selling.
Yeah, and that's like another thing that I will give this movie is like throughout the course of this film, like it does give you like all the questions that you tend to ask yourself, it pretty much answers them right when you ask.
Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty like out there questions we were asking each other like for fun, but I mean, you couldn't expect the movie to answer those.
Yeah.
We had a lot of loophole questions about the rules of the clown, but
yeah. I'm sure if you watch the film too, you'll think of them immediately.
Yeah, they're pretty obvious the way everything's said and done. So, yeah, good old cunt McClown puts on a clown suit he finds in a trunk.
It just so happens that he needs a clown suit so he can be a clown at his kid's birthday because his clown that he hired bailed.
What a shitty clown.
There's a fucking Jumanji trunk in the attic with a clown costume in it.
Yeah, why was he selling a house that they hadn't sold off the property yet? They should have
the guy died.
Yeah,
I don't know how that works. His only family was a crazy dude.
Yeah. Crazy in all sorts of explained reasons. Spoiler alert, clown reasons. It the buildup of this movie is so fucking stupid when you really like put logic to it. Like,
dude,
it's
honestly,
too convenient.
Had he just said fuck it and showed up to the kid's birthday with the mop on his head, he would have none of this shit would have happened.
Oh yeah, even the
he would
kid
have just been a terrible clown.
Yeah, even the kid was like, even his son who loves clowns, even though he's too old to love clowns. Any age is too old to love clowns. His kid's like, I knew it was you the whole time, Dad. What was the fucking point then? He might as well just shown up and done party tricks himself. He could just put on pancake makeup and just been himself.
What's up, kids? Kent's here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Kent, the shitty clown.
balloons now.
They didn't even show what he did as a clown. He just showed up and they're like, clown! And it just cut to the kid passed out.
Yeah, just all the kids partying. Clown's here. Time to
He's
have
like,
fun now.
he's like DJing a set as a clown. Like, he didn't need to be a clown at all. Like, clowns are DJs, right?
It's so dumb.
It was, yeah. And again, in horror movies, normally, like, there'd be a build-up, and especially, like, the possession genre. Like, there'd be a build-up to why the main guy can't take off the possessed whatever or something. Yeah. Not this. There's no build-up. Like, he puts on the clown suit, and then he's like, all right, time to take... He's about to get laid, and he's...
you absolutely don't get to know these characters at all before the shit starts.
Yeah, like there's no reason to care about Kent because you don't know him before this movie.
No, all you know is he sells houses and he's got a kid and his kid sucks.
Yeah, his kid sucks as an actor, sucks as a kid. Yeah. Colton was way better. Colton should have been the fucking kid. They should have swapped Colton as Jack to have like a little shithead son instead.
Mountain Dew should have hired Colton as their fucking spokesperson for life, dude.
I
bought a Mountain Dew specifically tonight. I never drink that shit. I bought the green label because I just had a feeling this movie was going to be Kid Extreme.
Kid Extreme.
And Colton brought that shit to the table.
If you're wondering, Kid Extreme is actually a burrito brand from when we were in high school, and they're fucking delicious.
Yeah. I'm never gonna forget Kid Extreme.
Dude,
burritos.
they were so fucking good.
They were so good.
They're
just like Da Bomb burritos from like 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, that was the thing too. Those were good too, but Kid Extreme had them edged out. They were like $1 for a Kid Extreme.
Yeah, they're free if you're poor like me.
Same. Yeah. Grow up poor, get free Kid Extreme.
I ate better at school than I did at home.
Yeah, me too. Dude, especially like those school lunches, like a Japanese like sushi chef made your lunch day. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's some bullshit.
It was fucking insane. It was so good.
That's what our taxes are going to?
Yeah, sushi chefs and shit, man.
Kids don't even like sushi.
I didn't.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, I like it now that I'm an adult and I can drink beer with it. That's how you're supposed to do it, dude.
The order of operations for going out to sushi is get wasted.
Yeah, man.
Eat raw fish.
Yeah.
Because you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you get drunk and dude, beer and sushi changes that shit.
Yeah.
Changes
but don't
that
drink sake because that's fucking disgusting.
I like sake.
You drink it hot or cold?
Well, good sake's cold. Bad sake's hot.
Oh, okay.
That's the hot sake makes bad sake taste better. That's why if you don't like it, if you heat it up, it tastes way better.
Yeah, maybe I've just never had any good sake because it's like with tequila. I've had bomb tequila.
Oh yeah,
that's like delicious.
Basketball tequila.
Yeah, but then every other tequila I've ever had like makes me projectile vomit on. Do you
remember when we were kids?
And it's not because I'm that fucking white.
I chased tequila with a fucking shot of fucking Hershey's chocolate syrup.
That sounds like it would work pretty well.
It didn't, dude. I blew chunks at Justin's house.
But it's so thick and powerful. With
That's
flavor.
why, dude. It was like tequila and then like mud. It was fucking terrible.
Damn.
But no, in Japan we drank like great tequila, and me and Justin put like 5 fucking bottles of that stuff away, and it was insanity how good it was.
Yeah. When I was down visiting Kevin after that Dead Cross show, dude, he had this bottle of like pure agave tequila.
That must have been so good.
And he was like, dude, you got to take a shot. And I was like, fuck no, Kevin. I'm not drinking that shit. And he's like, dude, just taste it. And I tried it, dude. It was smooth, tasty. And I got fucking wasted off one shot.
What shot did you?
No.
The
no,
agave.
It definitely warmed my heart.
Oh yeah.
All right, back to the matter at hand. Clern.
There's also a good reason why we keep saying Clern.
Yeah, and we'll get to that.
Yeah, just like the movie, we explain ourselves. So he's about to get his dick wet. You know what? That's probably why he couldn't get laid. He couldn't find his zipper.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well, she left for some reason.
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to go freshen myself up. And she's like, Psycho, I got to take a massive shit. And Kent's like, well, I'm going to bed then.
Yeah.
And he just passes out.
I'm going to go find a fucking power saw to get that suit off of you.
Yeah, he just wakes up and he can't get the nose off. It's weird because he put the pancake makeup on, but it's really shitty. Like, he can't get it off anymore. Like, he gets it kind of off, but not all the way. So he looks like a crackhead. Like, he's just Ashy Larry.
Big red nose from all the alcohol he drank last night.
So.
Yeah, he can't get the wig off. He can't get the suit off. Apparently, he didn't have makeup remover at his house, so he couldn't get the makeup off.
Yeah.
And then he goes to work, and all his fucking workers.
He gets, like, illegal immigrants to fucking.
They're like, who the fuck are you?
And he's like, I'm Kent. I'm the guy. I talked to Miguel. He's like, and then he's even like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Are you Miguel? Like, talks to a different dude. Like, he can't. Like, I'm sorry. It's racist to assume you're all Miguel. I'm Kent, the clown. It was so fucking ridiculous. And they're like, okay. And then
so they go inside to start the job at hand, which is like tearing up some carpet.
And they're so shitty at it. They're so shitty.
They don't even do any work. They just sit there and listen to poor Kent in the bathroom screaming in agony, trying to fucking get the wig off, get the nose off. Oh, it's so sad.
It's so sad. Kent's a retard, and he tries to cut the suit off, and he gets a straight razor, like a box cutter, which is weird. The place just had a box cutter in a drawer in the bathroom.
Well, I thought, no, he went out for the fucking Sawzall.
Yeah.
But, he grabs a box cutter, and he just shoves it up his sleeve.
Towards his wrist.
Towards his wrist. Just pushing it as hard as he can, trying to cut the suit a little bit. Just a little bit with the box cutter. Sure enough, fucking oopsie daisy right into his wrist.
And it's great because he's like, oh, fuck.
He's like, oh, cut my wrists in black my eye.
Cut my suit into pieces. This is my clown resort. Pack up makeup.
So that didn't work. He went out to get the Sawzall because that's a fucking brilliant idea.
Yeah,
you cut into your wrist with a fucking box.
He's like, and that's the thing is like he cuts it so bad that blood like shoots all over the sink. So he's like woozy from blood loss. He's like, I'm going to operate power tools.
This is my best idea ever. So yeah, he just shoves that shit down his front collar to like try to Sawzall out. And he's just like, ah!
Yeah, he's like screaming, and then the Sawzall breaks.
The blade just straight up breaks.
Well, and the engine like explodes in his face too.
It's so the suit. At this point, I'm thinking that's armor.
Yeah.
This is some clown armor.
He's got clown bulletproof vest on.
Yeah. Why else would it not cut? Like, what the fuck is happening to poor Kent?
We knew that there was some, like, from the trailer, there was, like, some supernatural shit, but we were trying to figure out, like, if it was just going to be, like, okay, possession, or is it some weird were-clown thing?
I'm so glad it wasn't that.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't, like, were-clown. That's what that Stitches shit was, like, were-clown. Get bit by a clown, become a clown under a full moon.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, this guy has a different story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he goes back to his dentist wife.
Yeah.
And then she's giving him
dentist
shit.
Wife.
She's like, me and my hot dentist wife.
She's like, Kent, what the fuck? Did you go to work in that?
Yeah, he's like, shut up, bitch. I have to pee really bad. And then that's one of the questions they never answer is, yeah, if he can't get the suit off and apparently he doesn't know where the zipper is anymore, how's he piss and shit?
I'm pretty sure once the suit forms to his body, like his dick just hangs out. Because
yes,
like,
he is covered up.
It never shows his dick after, like it never shows his bottom half after it molds to him.
You're right.
I'm pretty sure he has a clown dick and clown balls hanging out.
Are they like multicolored, like spotted?
Probably. His blood becomes multicolored.
Oh, I know.
His cock
Oh,
probably
yeah.
becomes a lollipop. Or some sort of candy cane. Clown cock.
Clown cock.
Seen it.
Seen it.
efucked.com.
So she gets her dentist tools out to pull his nose off because apparently using your hands was too easy, so they had to use forceps.
Oh, kid, let me help you take your nose off. Let me just pinch your eye with my forceps.
It's so fucking stupid. And he's like, ow, ow. And she's like, all right, just like a Band-Aid, we're going to rip it off. And then she rips like the tip of his fucking nose off, and then the dog immediately eats it.
Yeah. The dog was just waiting for the treat.
Yeah, the dog's just like, oh boy, I hope I get turned into a clown too. Oh boy.
Yeah, apparently some sort of super strong super glue adhesive or something.
That's what they say at the point.
Yeah, because we don't know what's really going on yet. So it's like this dumbass Keith fucking power glued that shit to his face.
And even the doctor's like, so in your profession, what glue do you use? He's like, I'm not a clown. I'm a real estate agent.
He got so offended at the doctor.
I know. That's why he didn't
fucking clown.
That's why he didn't go back. He was like, I'm not a fucking clown. It's not a tumor. I'm not a clown. I'm a real estate agent. Just American Joe. American Johnny doing real estate. Get to the 401 foreclosure.
Yeah. How come the doctor didn't try to cut the suit off?
I don't know. Because he even says, like, I can't get the suit off. And the doctor's like, well, just take a hot shower.
Are you sure it's not all in your head?
Are you a psychologist or are you a fucking doctor? Like, the
Doctor, I'm having health problems. I can't
because, like,
take a shit or piss because this thing won't come off me. Help me. God damn it.
well, because if you, like, you super glue, like, I don't know, like, if you get super glue stuck from, like, I don't know, your hand to your fucking palm, like, you could go to the doctor and they'll fucking use solvent to get
oh, yeah, dude. American Pie. Super glue your hand to your cock.
Yeah. Because, like, you can really fuck yourself up. So the doctor thinks it's super glue, and he's like, nah, just take a hot shower. That doesn't work. You can't just hot shower super glue.
My diagnosis is that you're an idiot.
Wow, you didn't just hire a fucking clown, you idiot? You must be a shitty real estate agent. I bet you're renting out a fucking hotel room. Anyway, so Kent, he tries to figure out who owned the house before him. He goes back to his office dressed like a clown. He vomits.
I need some advice.
He vomits like blood onto a lady's face. He's like, I'm so sorry. And just leaves. Yeah. But it looks like shit. So it looks like he just crapped out turds from his face. Just like, ah!
Yeah. That lady was like, she was like, oh, hell no.
Right? Like, he works there. Like, no one.
She was so disgusting.
No one thought of, like, hey, maybe Ken should take a week off. He just looks like a clown and vomited shit on me.
Yeah. Something is up with Kent.
I'm sorry.
Shit vomiting clown Kent.
I've been eating nothing but Hershey's and diarrhea. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Kent.
So, a bunch of bullshit. He ends up finding out, like...
Yeah, the dude from Until Dawn. He finds him. He finds him because he goes to the costume shop.
Oh,
that mall goth chick is like, there's a lot of places that sell clown sets. Here's a list.
What?
I've got the whole database right here.
You want to hear my poetry?
Yeah.
Dark and brooding.
So he gets the list, and it has all their logos printed on the thing. One matches with the chest. Put one and one together, you get two. He calls them.
Really convenient that goth chick had that book, by the way.
Yeah, he fucking lucked out, dude.
Yeah.
Master detective.
Apparently. Repairing clown suits are just that rare. That you need, like, a clown suit database. I guess that many clowns commit crimes.
Yeah. So he gets Until Dawn guy's phone number, calls him up, and he's like, we need to meet. Come here now. Right?
Yeah. I feel like he said some other shit, and Kent's like, well, I don't know about that. He's like, no, just come meet me.
Yeah.
And then...
he's like, where's my brother?
Oh, yeah. He's like, your brother's dead. He's like, oh, well, that sucks. Are you enjoying playing this fucking game?
Yeah, and then he's like, don't fucking touch the clown suit. Just leave it alone.
And Kent's like, I already put it on. He's like, Oh, fuck. Oh, well, come on down to my place. Don't worry, it's not ominous at all. And then the greatest sequence of fucking events ever.
Hell yeah.
Of Kent going in there. This part's so fucking ridiculous. He's like, hello, Mr. Peter Stormare? Mr. Peter Stormare? I don't even know what that... It was like Carl Carlson or something like
I
that.
think it was Carl. I think.
His last name was Carlson, so his name translates to like Carl, son of Carl. Carl, son of Carl.
The Carl.
So, Carl Carlson, Peter Stormare.
Oh, I guess that's his only name is Carlson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Son of Carlson.
Son of Carl Carlson. So, Kent going into this antique clown suit. That's actually what that was, wasn't it? It was an antique clown shop. What the fuck? Who has a demand for that?
I don't know.
Who's like, I need it for my
That's
clown.
where Carlson was?
Yeah, he owns a clown antique shop, remember?
What the fuck? I missed that part, I guess.
It said
Must have
outside.
been blowing flat clouds. Missed it because my clouds were too big.
Dude, that shit was so weird. So he's walking in, there's a bunch of mannequins, and like the shots from the front, so you see him walking in, you can clearly see a living human being, and he's just standing there in the dark.
Fucking, oh.
And then he's
What a
like,
creep. Carlson's fucking creep. I saw that part for damn sure.
that shit was ridiculous. And he's like, Mr. Kent.
He's just standing there. I am not real. I am a mannequin.
And he's like, Mr. Kent. He's like, ah! He's like, I didn't mean to scare you. It's like, what the fuck were you
Yes, you did.
What were you standing in the fucking dark for,
That's
motionless?
exactly what you meant to
He
do,
like
Carlson.
knocked and everything, and you just like, better hide near my mannequin. Like what? Do you have people coming after you? Do you owe money to like the mob or something?
It might be Kent. It might be the mob.
Better hide. With my mannequin-like looks. So
Probably his mannequins were in a shadow as well.
I
Because you could definitely see him back there.
yeah. It was so stupid. And then Kent sits down and Peter Stormare's Carlson
Yes.
was like
He's like, have some tea.
and Kent's like, okay, how do I get the suit off? He's like, want to know the story of clowns? And Kent's like, nah, I really don't. He's like, actually, clowns came from the old Nordic word cloyne. Cloynes. And Kent's like, that's fucking fascinating. How do I get the suit off? And he's like, you see,
read this book.
yeah, he's like, let me show you this picture book I've compiled. So cloynes were actually evil. They were more like demon unicorns.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, it was really
Red
weird.
rhino horn on top
So
of their heads.
weird. And then Kent's like, this is super fucking fascinating, but seriously, how do I get this fucking suit off? And Carlson's still going on. Carlson's just going on about the history of like how clowns, it's like back then they weren't funny at all. In fact, they ate kids. Wink. So now that it's like people just kind of forgot that cloynes ate kids and then we got clowns. They didn't really explain the logic behind that. That being like, if in 100 years people are just like, oh, better call up the Hitler and entertain our kids. Like, how do you forget something like that? Like the demon that ate a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
5 kids to be exact.
I feel like that's pretty...
That's a pretty big
Scapegoaty,
stretch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna... Why would history forget that? That's awesome.
Yeah. That like we remember what the fucking Krampus is.
Yeah, why didn't that make the cut into the Bible?
Yeah. The cloyne. The book of
The
cloyne.
loincloth. That's the only way to defeat him, is the loincloth.
Ah, my favorite chapter of the Bible, Leviticus 9:6. And so the cloyne did eat that evil fucking kid. And we were like, oh shit, clowns are funny as fuck.
Four more to go, and then the guy can have his skin back.
Dude, the cloyne's rad.
Yeah.
Anyway, the tea was drugged. Kent shouldn't drink that fucking tea.
Kent got roofied hard.
And it's great because he's tied up. And then fucking Carlson's like, oh, I'm sorry. That roofie was supposed to keep your ass knocked out for like hours.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to chop your fucking head off.
The only way to cure the clown disease that you have now is for me to tie you up and put my penis in your butt.
And cut your head off.
And then
The first one's for me.
Slowly ISIS you.
The first ISIS. Allah Akbar. Allah clown.
If I public humiliate you by cutting your head off on video and sending it to the president, It's the only way to defeat the clown. The clown, I mean.
This is the clown. This is really specific. By the way, I'm getting like lightheaded. After this, we should get tacos from Jack in the Box.
You dirty birdie.
I know. Anyway,
all right, power through. Now we've got a goal.
Yeah, I'm like
tacos.
I'm like sweating thinking about tacos. Like fuck, they're gonna be so good. Cloyne.
The cloyne. So, good old Kent, my boy, breaks out of the restraints last minute.
He doesn't. It's not last minute because the guy's like, a 1 and a psych out, 2 psych out, 3 psych out. Like he's just psyching him out, cutting his fucking head off.
Well, yeah, you gotta give the protagonist time to break free. He was working on it during that time.
And he breaks free, and he still gets cleaver.
Oh yeah, in the shoulder. Which means you can cut through the goddamn suit.
So the doctor could have cut the fucking suit off of him, and this whole thing, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he like beats up.
So if he would have cut the suit off,
would he still become a clone?
Yeah, because he could have just shaved his fucking head too.
Yeah. Does that count?
I don't know.
I think that
These
counts.
are these loopholes we're talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of loopholes if you put some critical thinking into it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he gets away from Carlson, but he like beats his ass and ties him up, puts him in the car. Goes home and he's like,
the second best part of the movie, the intervention.
Yeah, in his living room.
Kent, you've been a clown for way too fucking long. It's really weird.
We're worried about you, Kent. You're not fucking funny.
Clowns are supposed to be fucking funny. The cat's like, actually, do you want to know the history of clowns? They're like, no, we don't want to hear the history of fucking clowns, Kent. Comes from the Nordic word cloyne. Kent, we really don't want to hear about fucking clowns.
I'm actually a great clown because I'm supposed to be scary and eat children. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
And it's a shitty intervention because it's like his wife, the wife's dad, who obviously doesn't like Kent, and the wife's like friend who doesn't like Kent, and then the wife's really angry, abusive husband who doesn't like Kent.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like being a drug addict and going to intervention, but instead of like caring, loving family, it's like a bunch of motherfuckers like, oh yeah, well, why don't you just overdose, you stupid fucking idiot? You know what? Give me a needle. I'm gonna do it for you. It's so shitty. And then they're like, we're really worried about you, Kent. And Kent's like, don't worry. A guy tried to cleaver me. I sound crazy, but it's okay. I took him hostage. Want to go see?
Meet me at the cop station.
And well, that's when the fucking wife's friend's husband is like, just take your fucking wig off. And like grabs him. And Kent just casually breaks his arm bad.
Yeah. Compound style.
You could totally see like the Eli Roth gore in some parts of this movie.
Yeah.
Like he showed up for like 2 scenes of the movie.
Yeah. And the wife, that actress is so bad. Like every horrible thing that happens, it's like she's just rolling her eyes at it.
Oh, that's my Kent, just breaking the neighbor's arm.
Kent, don't.
Kent, stop. She's like those fucking those Oni G cartoons for Harry Potter. Where it's like, stop, Ron, stop. She sucked.
Stop hurting people.
Pretty much all the actors in that movie sucked, but like Kent and Peter Stormare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and fucking Colton.
Yeah, Colton.
Everybody loves Colton. Kid Extreme to the max. Puka shells all day, motherfucker. Mountain Dew go red.
Playing some weird Unreal tournament.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, meet me at the cop station.
I'm gonna get more water. Hold on. You can keep describing this part because the cop station part's stupid.
Okay, so I'm clearing. He's like, meet me at the cop station, baby. Gets in the car, drives Carlson over to the cop station to tell him this motherfucker tried to chop my goddamn head off. But on the way there, some shit happened.
Yeah.
Some shit happened. Oh yeah, Kent broke free. He tried to Carlson broke free. Tried to choke out Kent while he's driving his ass to the police station. They crashed, no airbags. Fuck that car, whatever it was. Oh yeah, Carlson like dies from it.
We thought.
He's like, kill yourself.
Oh, that was
fucking kill yourself, you waste. You trash.
clowns. What kind of job market is that, you bitch?
How can a man provide for his family by being a funnyman?
Now I'm abandoning you.
Oh, what are you doing?
I need some water.
Oh. So yeah, some random dude who witnesses a car accident, a dude like die. It's just like, sir, are you okay? If fucking Kent is like just gone, like staring at his kids walking towards him, licking his lips, being a weird clown.
I'm gonna fuck the kids.
That's it, dude. He's like, I'm gonna fuck those kids, then eat them. Gotta tenderize them first. And he's like, no, and he runs off into the woods. And again, my big gripe, no one goes looking for him. Like, the dude's in an accident and, like, the cops aren't called. No one goes looking for him. So,
Everybody hates Ken.
even better is that, like, his shitty little dumbass kid's like, Mom, where's Dad? And Mom's like, he's doing grown-up stuff. And it just cuts to him, like, luring a Boy Scout into the woods to bite his finger off.
Oh, yeah. That part was fucking hilarious.
And again, no consequences for Kent. He just wakes up under a bridge like a fucking troll.
I felt bad for that Boy Scout. They had to make him a fat kid. And he was just like, of course I have food.
Yeah, they gave him like a brownie. It was really weird. Why do you have a pocket brownie?
Yeah, he was like leaned up against a tree looking like some like crazy tweaker. And he's like, do you have any food? And the fat kid's like, look at me. Of course I have food.
Look at the badges I have. The gluttony badge, the barbecue badge, the marinating badge, the constipation badge. I've got all the badges of a fat kid. Come on.
So the kid's trying to hand him a sweet treat. Fucking bastard Kent has to bite his finger off. And it was so funny too, because right when he got his finger bit off, he just ran away like.
Again,
No one reacts properly in this movie.
no one goes looking for a dude who just bit a kid's finger off either.
No, his camp was right there. He like had to have ran back into the camp screaming and bleeding everywhere. Where was his counselors like, let's get that fucking clown, man.
Yeah, most Boy Scouts have guns and stuff, right?
Yeah, depending on what the trip's for. I'm an Eagle Scout.
I was a Cub Scout. I didn't do
Nerd. What a pussy nerd.
I didn't have an interest in Boy Scouts when I got older, man.
I was addicted to molestation.
I've seen your camp counselors. You point them out. I fucking believe it.
Fuck you, man.
I fucking believe it, dude.
I forgot. God damn it. They used to come into when me and Johnny worked together, they used to come into our work all the time. And
They still do, dude.
Creepy looking dudes. It's like this one dad and his two gigantic sons that are like 40.
God, the combined weight of them is like 3 elephants, dude.
Yeah. So they just each weigh an elephant each.
Yes. I know, that was a very even split.
Just 3 of them combined equal 3 elephants.
3 pachyderms. They definitely have their fucking gluttony badge and the barbecue badge.
They invented those badges.
They were the consultant counselors.
I was a skinny little muscular child before I joined the Boy Scouts. Then I earned my badges. And look at me now.
A Boy Scout's always prepared to barbecue. So yeah, Kent's in a bad shape. At this point, you're not really buying into the whole like demon cloying thing. You're more just like, this guy's going crazy and he's become a hobo.
Yeah.
Like, sure, there was some weird shit where his fingers and feet got big.
But that's just diabetes.
That's just what a clown is, baby.
He was just eating birthday cake every meal.
Yeah, it was really weird. They eat everything else in the house. He's like, I better start with the cake. Treat myself. It's a cheat day. But
yeah, I think the point of that, though, is to show that he had like an unquenchable hunger.
Unless it's for the flesh of boys.
Yeah, I think he like
just like the
knew
Catholic
it was
Church.
For children once he tasted that fat boy's finger. It's like a little sausage.
I know. Then he ends up like looking like a heroin addict when he goes to that hotel room that for some reason a real estate agent's renting out.
Yeah, and there's this kid that like really wants to come in his hotel room.
I know. That kid's like asking to be molested. It's fucking crazy.
Hey, clown, can I come in?
Hey, you want
Any panties?
Check this out. He rubs a finger essentially down his side. Nothing under these underoos.
I brought you some cereal. Can I
Suck your dick now.
You want to see my Lucky Charms?
God damn it.
And
Yeah, it was super weird. This kid had no sense of danger.
yeah. He just sees some fucked up hobo clown. He's like, oh boy, that's something I want to get into tonight. I've had every type of vagrant in my mouth but a clown.
He didn't even look like a clown at this point. He looked like a fucking tweaker.
Yeah.
He looked like a junkie fucking murderer. And this kid is just like, I want to be your friend.
You look like my kind of trouble.
Hey there, sailor.
Any port in a storm, right, Mr. Clown? Seriously, we can't stress how much this kid was trying to get fucking molested.
Yeah.
At that point, like, the kid's the predator.
And the coin's just hanging out in the hotel room, trying not to kill anyone.
Yeah, and
The
then
kid just like fucking swinging his hips to the doorway. Hey,
Look at his
Mr. Clown.
I got a bunch of canola oil, if you know what I mean.
The coin's just like, no, please, stay away, just stay away. He's like, I can't.
I can't quit you. Kissing the window. Seductively, the boy. Some hot and heavy clown shit, you guys.
Yeah. Kid tries to give him cereal, doesn't want it.
You know what he wants to eat? A bullet.
And he does.
Which is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
he calls his family in like the most guilt trip. He's like, I'm so sorry. This is all I could think of doing. And then his wife's like, Kent, I'm a dentist.
Tell Jack it's all his fault.
He should have outgrown clowns by now. He should have worn like cowboys or some shit.
He blasts himself, puts a gun in his mouth, blasts himself. And then fucking funfetti shoots all over the
Just
wall.
covers the wall.
It's so sick.
And it looks like he's dead because it just lingers on his corpse. Like if the credits rolled there, I'd be like, fuck, clown was crazy. What a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, this movie's like way longer than it should be too, because it like the action starts 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So it was like an hour and a half.
Like the
of
action
just
starts
nonstop.
and then it has to like go back down to like the character building.
Yeah. So yeah, he tries to kill himself, fails, just fun. It's just good times.
Yeah, and then he goes to the hardware store, which is awesome because the guy's like, hey, Mr. Clown, are you building a funhouse? And all he had bought was duct tape, a cinder block, and 2 power saws.
So,
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, it's fun for a certain kind of person. Wink.
I got this real sexy kid that hangs out in my hotel.
He just wears nothing but a crop top and shorts. He wears jorts and jean shorts. He's got a fanny pack. It's full of canola oil.
he carries around a sack of cereal. Not sure why.
It must be the only thing he eats.
So he's setting up this like badass contraption to try to kill himself because he realizes after he shoots himself in the head
He does
that
have to decapitate
he
himself.
actually does have to decapitate himself for the curse to be lifted.
Which, what if he goes to shotgun and blew his brains out like that? That probably would have worked, right?
Probably because it would have just splattered his fucking head.
Yeah. And he should have done that. It would have been way simpler than building like a Rube Goldberg machine. Wap, wap, wap. Wow, 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 wap, wap, wap.
Yeah, so he's sitting like he sets up 2 power saws, like cross polarized or however you want to say it, so that like when he leans back in his chair and like falls backwards, it just cuts his head off from behind.
Yeah.
So he's just sitting there rocking back and forth.
Wap, wap, wap.
Yeah, and
Giving himself plenty of time to not die.
yeah, which I mean, who would have guessed it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I still say he should have just shot himself so he fell backwards onto it while he was dead.
Right, but he finally falls, but bails like a big old bitch.
Because he hears his wife and she's like, "Can't I'm a doctor." He's like, "Oh
his
shit!"
wife, it was the kid.
Oh yeah! Oh god!
Hey, Mr. Clown.
Dude.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, because the kid somehow opened the door. What the fuck? The kid comes into the, like...
Yeah, exactly. I know, he doesn't lock his fucking room, apparently.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? He locked the room to keep the kid from getting molested by him, but then he's like, better build a murder machine. Also, he shot himself in this room, and no one checked on him.
Yeah.
Really shitty area, apparently.
Yeah. Apparently the only occupants are the
fucking kid.
And him.
I already murdered my family, Mr. Clown. Want to see my secret hole? Want me to show you my deadlights? I know.
Oh.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
It is inherently a sexual book.
I'm listening to
Like
audiobook.
the cough wasn't him correcting that. He just literally was coughing on almonds.
It gave me a second to think about what I was saying.
Get more of those almonds.
But yeah, I'm listening to the audiobook right now of it, and it is steamy, to say the least. Pennywise. Yeah, narrated by the sexiest woman's voice I've ever heard. When she does Pennywise in the gutter, oh God. She's like, you'll float too.
Flow on this dick. Come on down here, boy.
And Georgie's like, hell yeah, motherfucker! And just dives right in.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Wait until you get to the leper scene of the book. Holy shit.
They've already like foreshadowed it, which is pretty dope.
Holy shit, though. It's not. It's fucking insane.
Shut your whore mouth. You've already spoiled enough.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about that kid orgy and shit. I wanted to be surprised.
No one should be surprised by a fucking kid orgy showing up, dude.
No, I already knew it was there.
Yeah.
I didn't know what happened at the very end, though. I thought
Yeah, like they beat. Spoiler for a book that came out in '86, but they beat Pennywise and they get lost and they're just like, what do we do now? And Bev's like, I've got it. I've got all the equipment to handle this. And she just starts she just starts fucking and sucking her way to the top. And it's super descriptive. I've read that entire part and it's just like, and Ben had also the fattest stomach and the fattest cock. Dude, it's so fucking disturbingly graphic.
Yeah.
The word
I've
juices
heard about it, man. Like,
is used like 9 times. Juices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clarin, we're on Clarin.
Yeah, we're on Clarin.
Clarin, whatever the fuck it's called.
But really, after that part's done, they're just like, oh yeah, no, it's that way. That's the way out. Like, they just immediately remember.
Now all this evil comes out of our bodies. We can find our way out. Fuck, man. Now I forgot where we're at in Cloyne.
The kid comes busted in.
Oh, yeah.
This part's fucking hilarious. It's,
Hey, Mr. Clown! He falls. The saws knock over and hit each other and they break. And one of the pieces of the saw comes shooting over and just hits the wall, covered in blood.
not Clarin blood, though.
Yeah, it pans over and it's just the kid just like, oh, man. The big hole in his chest and he just falls. The clown's like, no, I guess I'll eat him now.
Yeah, it's weird. He's like, oh my god. And he's like, well, use every part of a kill. He's like flicking his fingers.
When in Rome.
When in Clarin. When in Clarin, make sure to eat the kid's dick. There's like one bone left.
Oh, yeah, he ate the whole thing.
Well, yeah, and that's when his wife shows up. She's like, Kent, you gotta let me in. He's like, you don't want to come in right now.
Yeah. But she's like, I must. I want to take you home.
I want to imagine he's like licking his lips, like chewing on like a rib bone. Like, you really don't want to see what I'm up to. Kent, why does it smell like barbecue sauce in there? This
Lay
kid,
off, man. I'm starving.
this kid had a whole backpack of canola oil and barbecue sauce.
She finally convinces him to come out. And he's like, don't look in there. Just closes the door. He doesn't say that, but it's like, and she's the one that closed the door.
Yeah.
She didn't even want to know what was in there.
Like, you could smell probably how much blood was in that room.
Yeah. It was disgusting. Skip ahead. Takes him home. Fucking ties him up. He's like,
Whatever I say, don't let me out of here.
she's like, all right, I won't. I'm just going to leave it alone. Hey, when Jack gets home, make sure you convince him to let you go.
Yeah. Go ahead and I'm gonna not lock down the basement, so I like how he gave up on trying to kill himself like immediately when he got home. He's like, nah, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, where'd the fucking wife even go?
I don't know.
I don't remember. She went to do some fuck.
She went to talk to the guy, to Carlson.
Yeah,
which
she
was
went to
weird.
talk to Carlson in the hospital, and then his jaw was wired shut, so he couldn't talk, and he was writing all this gibberish bullshit, just like I'm the only one that can help you, because he like had that kind of complex where he was like,
I have to be the one to kill the clones.
Yeah, I need the credit. I need this lady.
I've been waiting my whole life to kill a guy with an axe.
Yeah, so they talk about pretty much nothing.
Yeah, it was.
She's like, "You're an asshole." Oh fuck, Jack.
I know, it was really weird because she's seriously like, "Oh shit!" Like she just forgot that her kid existed.
Yeah. So she races home. She's like, Jack, where are you? Oh my God, Jack.
That part. Well, then we have the part where Jack actually goes down to his dad, and that part's actually pretty sad.
Before they got home.
That part was pretty sad. Where like, he's like, "Hey, bud, what's wrong? You can talk to your dad." That part was pretty fucking. That part was good.
Yeah.
Jack ruins it.
Yeah, Jack's like, there's some really mean kids at school who tried to put Elmer's on my face.
And the dad's like, "That's it."
What? And you're crying?
God, you're lucky I don't eat you right now.
No son of mine. Go to bed, honey.
But it's it's actually a pretty good part. So Jack is stupid and lets his obviously mentally ill hobo dad, who's hacking up,
fiend father,
who's spitting up children parts, out. I like it. Jack's like, this bully, he was putting glue on my face, and Dad's just like, hey, that kid sounds really cool. Do you have a puka shell necklace? He's like, yeah, of course he had a puka shell necklace. He drinks nothing but Code Red and Game Fuel. God, I wish he was my kid.
Just drop me a pin in his house.
So he does. Drops a pin.
Does he?
No, fuck no.
God, I forgot how he even knows where this Colton kid lives.
I'm sure he just figured it out because he was like, it's Colton. And then he's like, prepare to die, cool kid.
Only one cool kid named Colton in town.
Yeah.
And Colton's house is so good.
Sick. You show it like right when you get into his house, it just pans like over these badass pictures of the coolest fucking kid I've ever seen.
Puka shells, check. Wife beater, check. 7 pictures of the same angle, check.
Yeah, there's one where he has like sunglasses on and like a fedora looking over his shoulder back at the camera. And I think in the background is like space.
Yeah.
He's so fucking cool.
He's too cool. He's talking to his friends like, yeah, you little faggot. And then it cuts back to like,
he's playing some shitty game.
yeah, it looks like Unreal Tournament, but I don't know.
Yeah. And he's playing like on a fucking fur rug. Like solid white. Like who would let their kid play video games on that shit?
Yeah, drinking his Mountain Dew Code Red. And so Kent's lurking. And then he makes a sound, and that's when Colton, the cool kid, spills his Code Red.
Yeah, he spills his Code Red on accident. He's like, oh shit. Starts up his moped, hauls ass into the kitchen, grabs a paper towel, and then flips over.
Oh my God.
Like, guys, there's someone in here.
Not concerned at all. Just like, guys, I think there's someone in here.
And
Too
then he
cool.
just like immediately throws off his headset.
And goes and gets the cool kid weapon of choice. Nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
Motherfucker had nunchucks. And I like how he's like got him like spread apart and he's walking down the hallway and then he turns around and sees Kent. He's like, Miss Kent? Like they know each other and he just like, Kent just kind of walks towards him and then, he bites Colton. Colton doesn't really stand a cool kid chance in hell.
Yeah. Well, the whole time, like, his friends are, like, on the TV, too, like, talking all this shit about Kent, like, even though they don't know he's...
Yeah, they're just like
Jack's dad's a fucking asshole!
Jack's a fucking faggot! I heard them say that. It was so funny.
Yeah. And it's funny, because it's, like, that's total, like, gamer culture. Like,
oh, that's totally gamer culture. Hell,
they're all just Coltons.
Did you fucking hear about fucking PewDiePie?
No.
Yesterday?
No.
He was live streaming. He got that PlayerUnknown Battleground game, got shot, and he was like,
what a fucking nigger. Jeez, oh my God. What the fuck's happening?
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
I can because it's like the third time he's done shit like that.
That was a quote, by the way. That does not express Johnny's beliefs in any sort of way.
Hey, when I get shot in first-person shooters, I'm just like, fuck it. I don't take it that serious anymore. It's not real. There's no reason to get that upset about it. Glitches, yes. Getting shot by a player better than you, what's there to be upset about? You got done in, son.
Yeah.
Be a Colton.
When Johnny gets shot in video games, he just screams, Black Lives Matter!
White guilt!
LGBT all day!
Plus.
Yeah.
That's the expansion pack.
Yeah, we're a very politically correct podcast.
We do. I'm going to
Doesn't
censor.
mean some things will slip.
Don't worry, I'm going to throw a bunch of censors over that and I'm going to find the clip of PewDiePie and just use that.
Yeah,
Fuck
do
him.
it. Just
Fuck
replace
him.
what you said with him so that you don't have to be on the internet saying that word.
Yeah, because that's a death sentence.
It is. I'm ashamed, honestly, in you.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed and ashamed.
Well, I'm not going to be like, he said, what a fucking because then you don't know what the word is.
N-word.
But then it's N-wording.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, N-word. I don't know. That's very clunky. I'm just going to get a quote.
You fucking... All right, cool. All right.
It's going to be hilarious.
So where were we in Cloyne?
Colton got chewed up and then some latex body parts got thrown around, which was kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Then after that...
The wife goes back. She's like, Jack, you little fucking idiot! You let your clown dad out? And he's like, but Mom, he's going to go to Colton's house and beat him up. And then the mom's like, God damn it! And you let our fucking clown dog out too? Shit! And then the clown dog's like, honk honk! You guys want to hear a funny ass joke? And the mom's like, no, I don't want to hear a funny ass joke. And then she falls. And you know what? I just realized that this part is cool, but it makes no sense.
Why?
Because Carlson machetes the dog's head off, but how does he know
He
where...
had an X.
Yeah, he had a machete that time. He gets an axe later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how does he know where she lives? I mean, I guess he could have went through, like, Kent's pockets and found his, like, address or something, but that's... He just shows up and machetes the dog's head off. And then the dog's head shoots out funfetti too, which is fucking hilarious.
But the dog dies because it was decapitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just starts foaming and shit. It's like a fucking shrinky dink.
So then, yeah, Carl...
Like, fuck you, Carlson, you killed my dog. I love that thing.
It was just a clown. We just put makeup on it. It wasn't gonna hurt me. And he was like, ugh, Garten Himmel, my bad. Let me take some wire cutters and snip the fucking wires holding my jaw together real quick.
Yeah, and then they're on the hunt for Kent.
Yeah, they're on the hunt for Kent.
They go to the hotel. They see the child Bones.
They go to Colton's
his wife
house.
Is like, rolls
I
her
know,
eyes.
that part was so funny.
Kent.
Typical Kent, eating a child. God, eat them out next time. Don't eat all of them. Fuck.
And then they go to Colton's house. Yeah.
Colton! I want to imagine that originally, like, all right, Colton's just going to have Ride the Lightning playing the entire time. He's so fucking cool.
I feel like for the Colton's type, it would be more like Five Finger Death Punch.
Or Pantera.
That's way too cool.
Too
Way
cool for
too
Colton.
actually cool. This is like making fun of Colton because he's so fucking cool.
He's got Avenged Sevenfold playing.
Yeah, there we go.
But it's that shitty fucking...
Yang, yang, yang.
It's that shitty cover. Yeah, try! That cover's so good. Unholy cover. So, yeah, and they're like, Kent! Save rooms for other cannibals, Christ!
Yeah, Colton, he didn't even finish Colton.
Yeah, and I like how the fucking Carlson's just like, oh, he probably finished digesting him. Okay, let's go.
What would that have mattered? We can still save him.
Yeah. He's got some legs left. Let's just find his head and slap it on. All you need is a brain and some legs. As long as a man's got his dick, he's fine.
Shit. From there, they go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, it's weird the logic they make. They're just kind of like,
Oh,
damn,
yeah. Like, if I were a clown looking for kids, where would I go?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. Where a kid can be a kid.
Chuck E. Cheese. But they don't say it's Chuck E. Cheese, but you can clearly see the sign is a Chuck E. Cheese they rented. The coolest Chuck E. Cheese ever because they had UV mini golf. It's a fucking great idea.
So they get to Chuck E. Cheese, and it's the most bitchin' Chuck E. Cheese we've ever
Seriously,
seen.
so fucking cool.
And they're like looking around. Fucking Kent's wife, I think her name's Meg. She's like, fucking Kent.
She seems like a Meg.
Where are you, Kent? God damn it, Kent. And then like you see this kid jump into the ball pit, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm having so much fun." And just gets sucked under.
Yeah,
like his
it's like
jaws.
it's weird. It's like deep blue sea of like the ball pit. Like the ball pit's apparently like 40 feet deep. But Kent's just like
visibly see it's like 2 feet deep.
Kent's like swimming around.
He's laying perfectly flat. That's the only way you can't see him.
I want to imagine it's way deeper than that though. Like he's just swimming like hand over hand down there, like in my
like,
eyes.
like stroking, he's blowing balls out of his mouth.
He's got his clown scuba equipment, and then this is actually where like the movie has like some decent ideas. Like another kid jumps in, like they do an aerial shot of the ball pit, and you can see some of the balls have blood on them. And a kid hops in, and hops out real quick, and you can see he's got like blood on his socks, which was cool.
That was cool. I agree.
And then another kid goes up into the pipe area.
Oh yeah, this was a pretty cool scene.
That was a pretty. It was cool until. Yeah. Well, because then the kid's like he's going through the pipes, and it's really tense. You can see like a shadow of Kent lurking, and you see some Asian girl. She's like, "Just don't go up there." He's like, "Well, fuck you."
Well, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm pretty sure little boy and fat man says I can do what I want. He climbs up there, and he just sees his little brother about to be molested by Kent because I guess Kent decided to start taking his time killing these kids.
Yeah, he's just like standing over him in the pipe, just like.
And so Kent kills the kid's brother, and then throws half of him down the pipes.
Don't touch him, funny man. That's a slur. That's a slur for clown.
Put
Funny
the kid down.
So yeah, Kent's like, fine, I'll eat you instead.
You look delicious too, little cod.
Yeah. So he pounces on him. Blood goes shooting everywhere. The little kid runs away. The dead one starts spilling down the slide, and all the people see it. And they
Oh,
run
that part was
screaming.
pretty cool.
It
The
was
arm,
sick.
yeah, the arm comes sliding down the slide. That was fucking cool.
dope.
Make note of that. Use that more in movies. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're like, some maniac's dressed like a clown, which was weird because no one but that one kid who died saw it.
Yeah, and shit pops off. Chuck E. Cheese becomes like the ultimate party. Everyone's screaming and running. And then Meg is just like, oh God, Ken's here.
And she gets Carlson, who has an axe, and they go in the mini golf. And Kent's like, you gotta help me. Eat one more kid, seriously. Just one more.
Yeah.
Like the demon takes over, and she's like, all right, just here's the deal. One more kid, and you can have your husband back, and I'll apparently just go back to being a suit. I guess that was the demon's
I'll
end.
turn back into clothing if you fucking give me a kid.
Like, what was the end game of that suit? Just to become... Does it like being a suit of clothes? Does it not like being worn?
I think that demon is like chilling in hell with its dead kids until someone puts it on.
Ah, great. Sorry, kids. Gotta go get more of you. Whoop. So, Carlson's like, fuck that shit. And, like, tries to axe Kent. And then Megan's like, Kent, look out. She had enough time to say it like that, too. And Kent's like, Gawk! And Carlson fails.
Yeah, he catches the axe mid-swing.
And just
like,
kind of...
Fuck you, won't do what you tell me to. And then...
He rages against the Carlson machine.
Yeah. And then the cops show up and arrest Carlson's ass.
Which is the last time you see him for some reason.
While everyone escapes. And then there's just chaos outside. All the kids are still there for some reason.
Yeah.
No one can find their parents. And Meg's getting in her car to leave. She doesn't know what she's going to do.
Because the demon's last words are like, bring me one kid or I'll eat Jack. Meet me at our favorite place. Love you, honey.
Yeah, exactly. So she's chilling in her car, and then, coincidentally, one of her patients from her dentist job come up, and she's like, "You're a real
nice lady. I can't find my purse. Please remember you've been so nice. You always made me smile when I was in the dentist chair. Can you give me a ride home, lady?
I let you in my
Back
house.
to Creep Show.
I know. Give me a ride, lady.
Just give me a ride.
God, I fucking love that movie.
So she's like, so Meg's like, just give you a ride? And the kid's like, thanks, and just gets in.
Yeah, and then the kid's like,
a ride home?
it's weird because Meg's like, all right, don't worry. And the kid's like, well, let me tell you where I live. And Meg's like, no, don't worry. I know where you live. And she's like, well, that's weird. I guess I'll pass out now, and just falls asleep.
You live in a tree out in the woods, right? Because that's where we're going.
And then, yeah, they get out to the middle of the woods. And
Their favorite spot, I guess that's like where they
bone.
fuck.
I don't know. It
else
wasn't
you
even their
gonna
favorite
do out
spot.
there?
It wasn't even their favorite spot.
Maybe it was their favorite spot because they go out there and eat kids.
Yeah. Hey Meg, remember all those times we killed kids? This is just like that, except for I'm a clown now.
Nothing's changed.
I just eat them now instead of raping their corpses.
Oh my god. But that was the first film.
Yeah. So that was Clown, the prequel, Clown Zero.
Say clown to zero.
Clown Zero.
Oh my god. So yeah, she kicks the kid out of her car. And she's like, "You're home now." And she has to get out to see that it's not her house.
I thought it was really weird. The kid's like, wait a minute, I don't live in the middle of the fucking woods. Let me in the car. And then Megan has a change of heart, opens the door up, and the girl's like, she tries to pull her into the car, and the girl's like, no, don't let me in the fucking car. Were you fucking crazy? And runs off.
Well, what happened was she was like telling Meg, she was like, "You scared me. Why'd you do that?" And then the fucking detective pulled up and like got out of the car and was like, "Hey!" and that scared the shit out of her, so she ran.
I like how the detective's like, stay right here. And then Megan's like, nah, I'm cool. Let's leave.
Isn't that the last time you see him too?
Yeah, that's it. You don't even know. There's a lot of characters that just disappear.
Yeah. So after that, she's like, "Oh no, Jack!
Better call my dad, who's a real dick."
Yeah.
And then the dad's like, don't worry, honey. I've got the sweater vest. I will protect you.
Yeah, so she races home and gets there, and shit's hitting the fan.
The dad has seen the chicken bones of a previously eaten Buffalo Wild Wings meal.
And he's like, "Honey, it's okay. I'll help you clean up the blood. We'll just kill Kent, you know."
It's pretty cash. You know what happened to your mom? Killed
so
her.
hash.
Killed your mom. Pretty cash.
Yeah.
So Kent wasn't having that and just ripped his jaw off.
He was like, "Nah. That ain't me."
I'm a clown now, bro. I got my confidence back. How Kent got his confidence back.
I finally feel like me.
This was supposed to be me all the time, babe.
He's full-fledged monster at this point.
Yeah,
he 100% demon clown.
Yeah, he throws Megan around. She goes to get a sledgehammer and sledgehammers him, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's on the car and she like takes him out by slamming his ankles with a sledgehammer.
It was really
fuck! He just falls off the car.
It was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. And then yeah, so he's like about to kill that bitch, and then he's like, "Oh wait, there's a kid I could kill instead."
If I kill your kid, well, I'll just be back to being Kent, and we could just fucking have a new kid. Maybe he won't be so weird.
So that's the plan.
That's pretty much the plan. So Kent goes to kill Jack, and then
Jack's hiding under the stairs.
Is that like where was that? Because he was under a staircase, but there was a door.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because, like, remember when she was like, "Go, hide," like when he was coming at her, and he went up the stairs.
Oh,
remember?
yeah. So did they have like a 3-story house?
I have no idea.
But then there's also a garage on the 3rd story?
I have no idea. This shit gets confusing.
Yeah, because Jack gets forced in the stairs. This part's pretty, like, by the book.
Yeah,
monsters, a
Spook
bunch of...
scare, fucking startler, where he's hiding right behind the door like a moron.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boo! There's an arm grabbing at you.
Yeah, then there's the under the stairs. He comes through the top.
Yeah, walks up the stairs, starts walking back down. He's like, Jack is so good at hiding. I can't find him.
Oh. There's Jack. Because guess what? I fucking grabbed you, you dumb little idiot. God, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then Megan just kind of hits him with a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack runs away and then they're in the garage again or something. And then she gets a chain around his neck.
And it starts slowly.
Oh, this is after she already like slit his throat once. She was like slashing at him with a knife earlier. And he's like, ow, ow.
Ow, I'm just going to heal from that.
Yeah.
Psych out, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. He still had the slit in his throat, weakened his neck bone.
Which apparently was not how that worked, because earlier he blew his fucking back of his head open and he healed from that.
I know.
Apparently little cuts don't matter.
Apparently not. But they get him in the garage.
Chain him up.
Happens to get a chain around his neck. And he's like, oh, God. Just one strong chain is cutting my head off.
Damn it, Megan. Now you want to get into S&M when I'm a fucking clown? I don't even have a penis in this.
How many feti do you have? Clown and BDSM at the same time?
Damn it, Megan. You're a monster. Go get the candle wax and the canola
You
oil.
alien sex fiend?
So,
Yeah, so it's pretty much just like, blah.
yeah, they're leaving. He's like, Megan, I want you to help me. She's like, Jack, be useful for once and go get the book. And Jack's like, what book? And it's like, God damn it, Jack, the one about fucking clowns. What do you think? And then at that point, Kent, the clown, lunges. She somehow decapitates him with a sledgehammer and the chain. But then not
Yeah, what the fuck?
But not
That
fully.
pissed me off, man.
Not fully, because then he like lunges at him again without his head, and she has to like sub-zero him by grabbing his spine and ripping his head off.
That still didn't make any fucking sense, dude. She hit him on top of the head with the sledgehammer.
And it blew his head off.
It fucking fell off.
It's that fucking hammer from Halo, dude.
I guess.
Megaton hammer from Zelda, man. Just
Oh, that was so fucking.
and
Oh yeah, and then it's hanging on by a thread.
yeah, and then she
And then
sub-zeros
he's
him.
like, boo. Yeah, and then she fucking rips his head off by hand.
Yeah, and then he melts, and then the cops show up because
Oh, yeah,
she did
He
abduct.
turns into a shrinky dink, which fucking ruins all evidence that
Yeah.
he was a clown in the first place.
Which is convenient. But yeah, the cops come and probably arrest her because she did abduct a fucking child.
Yeah, and took her out into the woods.
Yeah.
God knows what.
Yeah. And I mean, there is like the dead dad in the house, and now there's the dead Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it ends with like the police backing up all the evidence, and then like they just linger on the clown suit, and it's fine. But it's evidence in a murder trial, so it's just going to be locked up forever. It's
Yeah.
never going to see the light of day.
And what's his name? Scarson?
Peter Stormare?
Yeah.
Carlson? Yeah.
Scottson.
Adam Scott?
Yeah, that guy. I think he's in prison.
Yeah. Kind of weird that they don't say what happened to him. Like I was
There's
expecting
no closure.
like him to be like in a hospital or something. Instead, they're just like, yeah, well, fuck him.
Yeah, literally the closing scene is just like the evidence room. Uh-oh, a clown wig. Trousers of a clown.
Tears of a clown.
And I don't think the nose ever got pulled from the dead dog.
Yeah, the dog turned into a clown because it ate the nose. It was
into a
fucking stupid.
Dog turd.
Yeah.
And that's Cloyne.
That's Cloyne. Cloyne.
Overall, pretty good stuff there on the Cloyne.
Yeah,
path.
I mean, at least it tried to build a mythology. It was a fucking stretch, but
It was entertaining, but there were some things that pissed me off about it.
yeah,
Mainly that chain thing with
the chain thing was pretty fucking stupid.
It just like fell off too. It
Yeah.
didn't even like it wasn't cool. It just like
Yeah, like she hits him on the top of the head, and then the next shot's just his head's off.
yeah.
Like they
Right.
cut a scene
You
where
did
she
it.
was like, "Better decapitate him with this hacksaw I have."
Yeah, they could have made it really cool.
And that was the thing is like, there's a lot of parts of this movie that if they recut it, so that like the whole part with like Jack and the bully should have been in the beginning, showing that he's a weak little kid and clowns are like his out and stuff like that. Like it just starts off with like, guess what? You put the clown wig on, you're fucking clown demon.
Yeah. That's what happens to you.
Yeah, it was a weird buildup. If if they were to, it's just like God, what was that? What was that last movie we did where? Oh no, it was like the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. If the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man was done in a way,
That's the Bye Bye Man for people that don't know.
yeah, we called the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man because that's fucking hilarious. Like that movie, if it was rated R and done better, the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man would have actually been like a solid horror film.
Yeah.
They just
I
broke.
actually did not hate that movie.
I didn't hate that either, honestly. There's just rules to horror movies that you kind of have to follow. And I mean, you can really clear up a lot of that shit like in the editing room.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where like just a few more like weeks of editing and they would have had it like even like Clown would have been a legit decent possession horror style horror movie if they just spent
I still
some.
think it was.
Yeah, but it could have been. It's one of those things where it had the potential to be like next level, like actually like
people would have actually talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man, if it was done in a better way, like there were parts of it that were like legitimately fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fucking dog coming out like the room and all that shit. Like, yeah, we should do the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man sometime.
Yeah, we should. So let's get to the rating time. Rating time.
All right, out of 10 clown wigs.
10 coin wigs.
So let's do a horror entertainment value and this one wasn't very funny.
No, it wasn't. Horror entertainment value and I guess gore.
Yeah, there was some pretty okay. Yeah. That works. So you want to go first?
Sure. All right, for horror, I will give it a solid whenever we do the horror rating, I feel like I have to put my mind in a place where it's like I'm not constantly watching horror movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from someone from the outside who like just watches it.
Who doesn't know the tropes? Again, like the spooky door thing. It's like we saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
Most scares you can see coming a mile away once you see enough horror movies.
So thinking that way, I'll give horror for this movie a 4. I mean, there were a few parts that were like kind of creepy.
Yeah.
You know, there was no real startlers for me because it was very predictable.
Yeah.
All that shit. That
Two by the
went
books.
Down. Yeah. Then so I will give it 4 clown wigs out of 10, and then entertainment value. You said?
Yeah.
Entertainment value. I'll give it a solid 7.
Okay.
It was a good time, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're anything like we are, I mean, you're gonna have a fucking good time watching. It's pretty funny, like in a sense, in places where it shouldn't be funny,
yeah,
but it is.
This isn't again the only real reason we aren't giving it like a comedy score is because it wasn't like overtly trying to make a single joke throughout. I don't think they tried to make a single joke actually.
No, yeah, it was way more.
It was more serious.
Yeah. So entertainment 7 out of 10 clown wigs, and then for gore, I mean there was some. There was some good gore. I mean, like the arm break looked pretty good.
The arm break looked really good, actually.
Yeah, Colton got fucked up and like torn in half. That other kid got torn in half and clown threw his legs across the tube. Yeah, I'll give it a 6 in gore. 6 out of 10 clown wigs in gore.
Okay, pretty solid. Out of like the more serious like B movies like we want to do on this podcast, that's actually a pretty high rating.
Yeah.
On horror,
good. Like, God, dude, especially compared to some of the shit we've been watching.
Yeah,
God
it's one of those things where like, if directors would just take the time to do the scenes differently, and really like think about like the entire project, because you could tell this movie was just like scene 1, scene 2, scene like they probably shot this shit in order, and you can usually tell those kind of movies because the pacing makes no sense. But for horror, and again, it's hard to separate because we pretty much called all the scares. To separate like the experience with like horror and stuff like that. I mean, I think to a casual viewer, there's only one jump scare, and it's that false start jump scare where Jack scares his mom. I was actually expecting that to be the clown. If it was weird, but if that jump scare was the clown, it probably would not have startled me at all. But as a kid, so I was like, God damn it, that little fucker. I'd still give it like a 3.5 out of 10 clown wigs. It was okay. It tried. Again, it didn't embrace the schlockiness of being like this was probably a direct-to-video movie.
Right. Yeah. I didn't hear anything about it till it was on Netflix.
Yeah. It is what it is. A million movies get shit out a fucking year.
Entertainment value.
Entertainment value, I'd give it a 7 actually. Once you get past the weirdness of like it just kind of starts, it's very entertaining. It starts really well. Yeah. Like it starts building up and they have like a lot of lore.
Yeah, it starts fast and gets you like intrigued very quickly.
Yeah, like it's almost like a tragic beginning, and then it becomes very like, again, there are some really cool shots. There were some cool shots, and you gotta appreciate that. Like the arm thing was really cool. So yeah, like a 7 out of 10 clown wigs. For gore, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 on that as well, because there was a lot of practical effects, and you gotta appreciate that. Yeah. Like the arm break, that was totally a practical effect. That was really good. The bullet wound, I was impressed that they even put like the foresight to have like a bullet hole behind his head. Like, and the gore, that was just, like some fucking kid's pants filled with like meat and shit like that. Those were all practical effects. That was cool, man.
Yeah, very minimal amounts of CGI.
In fact, I don't think I saw any CGI blood.
I think maybe in the tube with the kid, when he like dives on him and all of a sudden splatters on the wall. Yeah. I think maybe. I can't.
It was too dark to tell if that was CG blood.
Yeah, and it was so minimal that it wasn't like noticeable, even if it was there. Couldn't really tell, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's like the biggest no-no in my book is like CG blood.
Yeah, because like you can tell it's CG blood.
Yeah,
it fucking ruins it.
Especially because when you see like you go down to like a Halloween store and you can get like a gallon of fake fucking blood that looks real as shit for like $3. Like, what's the fucking point of CGing that stuff? Exactly. It probably costs a production company like
shit. You could go to the butcher shop and buy actual blood.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, because it's a waste product. They'll just give it away for like nothing. Yeah. So yeah, that could be a health hazard, but yeah, there's like. And it's weird because I told you I read an article that CG actually costs more than practical effects now. That's fucking hilarious, right?
Yeah, I would think it would be getting cheaper because like there's more people doing it. Like it's fucking faster.
Yeah, I mean, but then there's the run time of like you get all your shots filmed and then the company has to go there and CG it, so that'll take a couple of months and stuff like that because there's usually a couple.
CG blood. Shit doesn't take long at all.
Nah, CG blood. I mean, you and me could probably do like a halfway decent job of CG blood probably within like an hour.
Yeah, man. Crack open After Effects, get it done in fucking couple hours.
Yeah. Tops. Yeah, at tops. I mean, that would probably be me like relearning After Effects.
I use that shit all the time at work, so I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But that's the thing is like movies that use practical effects are always going to be dear to me just because it's hard, man. Like again, like someone had to like buy fake blood and like paint like the bloody handprints and shit like that. Someone had to like paint that shit. Like that's cool as fuck to me. Yeah. But
so gore was a what?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Right on.
So
Clarn, you got a good score, man.
Yeah.
Good for you, Clarn.
I actually would recommend this one as like if you're not like super duper, I don't know why you'd be checking out a horror podcast if you weren't super into horror, but if you weren't like super big on horror, I'd recommend it as like a entryway into like some serious B-movie horror stuff. Like, yeah, it takes itself serious enough, but it's not like too rigid.
Yeah. And even if you are a super into horror, it's still like it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. You can count the tropes and stuff like that. You can do what we do usually on these. You make like outrageous bets about movies and stuff like that, and try and figure out stupid scenarios before it rolls to see what comes true.
Yeah, it's goofy as shit, fun as fuck. Clarn's a good time.
Yeah, Clarn's a good time. Check it out on Netflix or buy it.
Yep. And I think that is all that we have to say about good old Clarn, and that is going to end our episode on clowns in general.
Yeah, no more clowns for a while.
No, fuck clowns, man.
Yeah, they're actually legitimately scary.
I don't think they're scary at all. That's why I say fuck clowns. Let's move on to some fucking aliens, bro.
Yeah,
that shit scares me. NASA's making the statement soon. Any day now.
Any
They're
day.
coming out with it, dude.
Hell, if anyone could get a hold of us and give us some feedback on good alien movies, let us know. If you want to send us any movie recommendations, I'm always open.
Follow Tom DeLong on Instagram. That's where you get your facts first. He knows all about the aliens and NASA. It's coming. Follow that motherfucker. And follow Grave Mistakes on Facebook. We've got a SoundCloud now. Fucking
Instagram.
Do we have a Twitter?
No.
We'll have a Twitter soon.
Eventually.
I think it's all just at Grave Mistakes and Cinema, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just follow us. We're getting started. This is episode number...
We're doing a 2-parter with Jade, so this is like 9.
Oh, yeah. So
this is episode something or another.
Yeah, it will say in the title. Don't listen to us.
Yeah.
Anyways, we love you all. Anyone who listens to this, you're fucking so goddamn sexy.
You're the real Clern.
I'm going to dream of you tonight. I love you very much. And this has been another episode of Grave Mistakes.
In cinema.
Grave Mistakes.